Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. G of x equals to 2 times f of negative 3x positive 5, negative 1. In the equation above, if g of x equals to 6x positive 3, what is f of x equal to? Okay, here in the equation given over here, we have the stuff that is equal to g of x, that is 6x positive 3. Okay, let me write the given equation as it is. That is g of x equals to 2 times f of negative 3x positive 5, negative 1. Since we have the stuff that is equal to g of x as 6x positive 3, we can plug in the 6x positive 3 for g of x over here. Then I'm getting 6x positive 3 equals to 2 times f of negative 3x positive 5, negative 1. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve for f of negative 3x positive 5 in this equation, because our aim is to find the stuff that is equal to f of x. Once I get the stuff that is equal to f of negative 3x positive 5, from that I can get the stuff that is equal to f of x. Okay, now to solve for this stuff, what I have to do is I have to isolate this one. First, let me get rid of this negative 1. For that, I have to add 1 to both sides. When I add 1 to both sides, this negative 1, positive 1 will cancel out. Then I'm getting 6x positive 4 on the left side. On the right side, I'm getting 2 times f of negative 3x positive 5. Okay, here this f of negative 3x positive 5 is multiplied by 2, and also this 6x and 4 are the multiples of 2. Since each term is a multiple of 2, better we can divide all the terms of this equation by 2. Let me do it. Let me divide 6x by 2, 4 by 2, and this one by 2. Here 2 will cancel out. When I divide 6x by 2, I am getting 3x positive. When I divide 4 by 2, I am getting 2. On the right side, we have f of negative 3x positive 5. Or the same equation can be written as f of negative 3x positive 5 equals to 3x positive 2. That is, I have written this stuff on the left side and this stuff on the right side over here. Actually, it is a function of x, but it is not in regular format. Regular format means we'll have a single variable over here inside the parentheses. But here we have an expression. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to get this function in regular format. That is, we must be getting a single variable at the place of negative 3x positive 5. For that, what I am going to do is I am going to assign a new variable y for this stuff, negative 3x positive 5. So that is, I have to get this complete function in terms of the new variable y. When I get the complete function in terms of the new variable y, I must be having stuff on the right side in terms of y, not in terms of x. For that, I have to solve for x in terms of y in this equation. Let me do it. So let me take this equation as it is. It is y equals to negative 3x positive 5. Okay, now let me solve for x in this equation. For that, let me add 3x to both sides. Let me do it. When I do so, this negative 3x positive 3x will cancel. Then I'm getting y positive 3x equals to 5. Okay, now let me subtract y from both sides. When I do so, this positive y, negative y will cancel. Then I'm getting 3x equals to negative y positive 5. Now let me divide both sides by 3. When I divide both sides by 3, this 3 will cancel. Then I'm getting x equal to negative y positive 5 divided by 3. Okay, now I have solved for x in terms of y. Okay, now let me take this function as it is. It is f of negative 3x positive 5 equals to 3x positive 2. Now I'm going to plug in this y for this negative 3x positive 5. Then I'm getting f of y equals to 3 times. And for this x, let me plug in this negative y positive 5 over 3. Then I'm getting a negative y positive 5 over 3 positive 2. So this 3 will cancel out. Then I'm getting f of y equals to negative y positive 5 positive 2. Then I'm getting f of y equals to negative y. When I combine this positive 5 and positive 2, I'm getting a positive 7. Okay, now I got the function in regular format. Now let me plug in x at the place of y. Then I'm getting f of x. When I plug in x at the place of y, on the right side also wherever I find y, I have to plug in x. So when I plug in x for this y, I'm getting negative x positive 7. Okay, now I got the stuff that is equal to f of x, that is negative x positive 7. I find this negative x positive 7 in answer choice B. The correct answer choice for this question is B.